Hey everyone, welcome to a brand new Destiny video. So, in Bungie's latest weekly update, some images were released. And these images show us how the Taken King is going to completely rework the bounty system, or at least kind of rework it. In Luke Smith's words, it's been questified. So Bungie talks about how Year 1 players have a lot of fond memories of completing exotic weapon bounties like for Thorn and Bad Juju, and I can certainly, agree with this, because I remember how annoying it was as a hunter to be getting void kills in the Crucible for the Thorn bounty. And I have a lot of memories of doing some of those bounties with friends and just like grinding, trying to get those awesome exotics. So a big part of the Taken King is really pushing the whole sort of quests idea, and bounties are going to play into that. So as we can see from these images, this shit is really polished. I mean, look at this. So it looks like rather than just doing bounties and getting like rep and XP for it, things like the Vanguard, Crucible, and Queen's Wrath bounties, they all have their own separate quest lines and bounties you can do within those quest lines to complete certain parts of the quests. Also, as we can see, quests have their own section in the menu screen, and bounties and reputations meters are being moved from the inventory screen over to this quest screen. This is interesting what Bungie are doing here, really pushing the whole sort of quests thing. But what's really interesting is these two quests here, Pistols of the Sun and Path of the Blade Dancer. So it's obvious this guy's on a hunter, and these seem to be super based quest lines. And yes, these quests even have their own bounties, as we can see in this image. So the fact that supers have their own sort of quest lines is really interesting, because I think most of us has already maxed out our subclasses. Like for me, since I'm predominantly a hunter, I've maxed out my golden gun and my arc blade. So what could these quest lines possibly be about? I personally think that since we've already maxed out our subclass and we've already done all that stuff, then these new subclass quest lines might be the ones that lead us to getting the new subclasses. So I said before in a previous video, we won't just be handed the new subclasses, we won't just be handed the new supers. Bungie did say that the Vanguard sends us out to discover these lost powers. So for example, if we finish the Blade Dancer and the Pistols of the Sun quest lines, we'll learn about sort of the history of subclasses and maybe get a bit of lore type stuff in the game, and by completing these quests in the end, this will gain us access to the Night Stalker quest, or the new subclass quests that allow us to unlock the new subclasses. So that'll be a really interesting way of getting the subclasses, having their own sort of quest and storyline, that stuff. So I'm really excited to see what they do with that. Actually, they could do some really interesting storytelling with lore and history and stuff like that. As for this image with the bounties, once again, I said in a previous video, I spoke about this image and how we could be seeing bounties from the Ghost Hut here, how they kind of hinted at that in this image, and apparently I was right, so that's pretty awesome. For once I was right about something in Destiny. So we just bring up Dinklebot and we can check our progress on the bounties, which is really awesome. That'll save a lot of time, save us having to go into the menu every time, so I'm quite happy that I was right about something, for once. So we have some pretty standard bounties here, except for this one here. It says Gunslinger's Tools get 20 solar grenade kills. And in the previous image, the quest does indeed say Gunslinger's Tools. So this must be where bounties play into it, is that parts of quests is to just complete the bounties. I hope this isn't the whole quest line, just get 20 kills with that, or go over here and kill this thing. I hope it has more a cinematic story feel to it, and it's there's just more of a story type feel to it, because Bungie did say that anyone who is disappointed with Destiny's original story would enjoy Taken King. So I'm hoping for more cutscenes and dialogue and more paying attention to the lore that we see outside the game, in the Grimoire and on Reddit. I'm hoping when it says here, talk to Cade, that actually means since the subclasses are going to be such a big thing, I'm hoping it's an actual cutscene where we actually talk to him, rather than just going up to him, picking up the quest thing and move on like we're used to. So a cool idea I had with these super bounties is, this is very speculation. So maybe when we do these bounties, our Gunslinger or our Voidwalker reputation will go up, and we could get special packages when we go up in the ranks, similar to when we rank up in Vanguard or Cryptarch or New Monarchy or whatever. Once we go up in the ranks of the supers, we get special packages to get at the Postmaster. And in these packages, we could get temporary buffs to our subclasses or something that we can use in battle, just like we use a synth. That'd be pretty cool, I think. That'd be really interesting. A new mechanic that I think would be really cool. Once again, very speculation, not at all confirmed, but I think that'd be a pretty cool idea. So what is confirmed basically is everything in these images. And according to Bungie, the main things here they're increasing the number of bounties a player can carry, so that's really awesome. I'd like to be able to just carry all the bounties and just spend hours and hours grinding out for them. Both quests and bounty slots will be tracked in the HUD, like I said before. As we can see in this image here, completed bounties will be turned in from the quest screen, so that's really awesome. That's actually a really cool add-in. Just being able to hand it in, you know, just when you're in, like, you know, Cosmodrome or Crucible, wherever, just being able to go onto the quest screen and just get the XP for it there. That'll be really, really awesome. Not having to traipse back to the reef or the tower every time. That's really awesome. I like that. And once again, like I said before, reputations will be moved from the inventory screen to the quests page. So this is really interesting, actually. I did not expect this, like this whole sort of quests bounties thing. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays out, since a lot of stuff hasn't been confirmed yet. We've only been shown a few images and a few like notes about it all. Although it does look really shiny and polished, and looks like Bungie have been working on it for quite a while. I'm not sure what I think about it yet. Like, I kind of need to see more, and I kind of want to use it and see how the whole quests thing really works. But so far I'm liking the look of it, and yeah, it should be interesting. I guess we'll see September 15th when the Taken King launches. So let me know what you think about this whole quest thing in the comments. Like I said, I'm a bit on the fence about it. I'm not really sure yet because we haven't seen much. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Also about my whole subclass quest idea. The fact that completing these quests could get us access to the new subclasses. That could be how the whole thing plays out. Your thoughts on the Taken King in general. It's looking interesting right now. We don't know loads about it at the moment. There's still a lot to be revealed, but so far there's some interesting changes that are happening, and I'm quite excited to be learning about all the new changes over the next few months, because there seems to be a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff coming this expansion. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed, hopefully you found this video informative. Thanks for watching everyone, take care, bye bye for now.